Hi, Jay Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jax, and I'm back here at our place on North Seabury, and we were just talking about the flooring. So I really am happy actually with what I see as far as the flooring goes and in the condition that it's in, and the quality of the flooring obviously is good. This dark color isn't too bad. It has an interesting pattern to it. So I think this is all okay. All right, so once again, let's head into the restroom here, take a look at that. So we've got a different kind of luxury vinyl plank. This is actually a newer, updated bathroom. They definitely put in some new stuff here. This particular flooring is an LVP from Home Depot. I've seen it a bunch of times. I've even used it. So I can tell you, it's nice. But I'm afraid that this particular flooring is not waterproof, which is, kind of a concern to me. And the install here at this particular point has not it's not been a great install. They didn't do a great job on the install. But that doesn't mean that it's a problem. There are things that you can do to make it work out. But let's just look at the rest of it. So we've got a little sink vanity here just inside the door, double doors. So you have some, some storage, with a little picture mirror and then a 3-light vanity light. Above that, there's no medicine cabinet here. The toilet is next to it, and the tissue paper dispenser is across from the toilet. That could be moved over here to the side of the cabinet if you wanted. But if you're hanging your towels there, then it's kind of getting in the way of that. So I personally would probably just move it over here to the side of the cabinet. That's just me. The tile is, well, it looks like it's freshly done. They use the 99-cent a square foot tiles for this. I'm not sure exactly what this gray tile is. Maybe they had some leftover wood plank tiles. But there is a couple of things about it. First is that there's no grout edge here. They beveled that down. And it's really hard when you bevel down a grout edge to make that look clean. As you can see, it's kind of lumpy and bumpy, and that's just me, being a tile guy, whining about that. Okay, that's all that is. It has settled a little bit. We've got some cracking, as you can see up in this corner here. If you look here, let me zoom in a little bit. We've got a little cracking. You definitely need to have that caulked because this is a place where you're absolutely going to have water getting there, and you don't need that water getting into your walls. This whole corner basically needs to be re-caulked, and that's okay. It's not that big of a deal to run a caulk bead down there. It costs you $5, maybe 10 if you include the caulk gun to put that on there, but you could get the caulking that's like in a toothpaste tube, and that works too. The application is not as good with that. Okay, this corner also has the same kind of cracking, as you can see, and also would need to be recaulked. And once again, it's a $10 fix, and it's literally anybody can do it. You squirt a bead of it on from top to bottom, and then you run your finger down there wet, or with a wet cloth or something to wipe off the extra. It's easy, easy, easy. YouTube will show you 1,000 videos of how to do that. The only thing really about this that I hate is the fact that there's no shower door. And if you've watched my videos before, that this is so important to me. Having shower doors saves houses. It saves money. You think that you don't need to have it. You can just put a curtain up and it's probably not an issue. And, frankly, it might be a non-issue. However, when there's a shower door in place, that means you're not going to have water spilling onto the floor. And even when there's a slab, water on the floor can be a problem. Okay, so let me just be clear about that. There is no medicine cabinet, like I said, although it looks like there used to be one here. I can kind of see where there's been some work done on this wall. Also, a lot of the work that's been done in here is not very good quality. As far as the wall work goes, they certainly could have done a better job. It's so easy to hide this kind of thing before you paint, and they just didn't bother to take the time to do it right. And they did some wall work, and they didn't bother to clean it up. It just really is kind of a shabby quality job. Now, with that said, the wall is solid and sealed. It's not leaking or anything. And although it wouldn't be too hard to fix this, you know, maybe you don't really need to. It's up to you. You can hang something up there and hide all of that. You don't really, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. Okay, this to me, however, could potentially be an issue because that's not a GFCI outlet. So unless this is connected to a GFCI outlet some other place, or unless there's a GFCI breaker in the breaker box and I didn't see that, well then this is a danger because anything that's plugged in there does not have good protection in case it falls in the sink when there's water. And who knows about that, right? But it is dangerous, especially if there's kids or other, you know, people that are maybe older that are not as focused mentally as an adult or a young adult or even a middle-aged adult would be when they're in the bathroom. Just saying, you know, this is something you would want to have replaced. Changing a GFCI outlet is an easy thing to do. And one of the outlets is about $30. If you want to have somebody do it for you, it's probably going to cost you $50 more. Okay, so that's the restroom. There is a doorbell. There is the box for the doorbell. We're not really going to take a look up there today. We've got a little closet in the hall here. That so it's a linen closet right next to bedroom number 2 and very close to the entry of the house. I thought it was a coat closet, but there's a lot of shelves, so just a place to put your blankets and whatnot. And there's another closet right as you walk in, straight as you walk in. So this is, I'm facing away from the front door. This looks more like a utility closet where you can put some cleaning supplies and whatnot in here, or maybe you could use it as a pantry if you wanted, and then, you know, put your brooms on the side, whatever you like. So anyway, it's straight in from the front door, as you can see there, and I look this way, there's the front door, there's that little closet, there's the other little closet. So bedroom number 2 of this 2-bedroom house, once again, nice high vaulted ceilings, which you've got throughout the entire home, nice big window looking out front. It has also, one of the sides has been, the glass is frosted because it's broken. The seal is broken on the glass, but you know, that's what it is. So this is about 12 feet by 15 feet is what I would say as far as dimensions go. 2-door closet here. Opens like it's supposed to. Maybe 8 feet from one end to the other, so nice and big, but there is no bar or shelf here. That's something that you're gonna have to put in, and it's not hard to do that. You can get somebody to help you if you like, but it's pretty simple to do it yourself if you wanted. Okay, ceiling fan here as well. So this is a townhome, has no HOA. The neighborhood seems okay. The backyard, we didn't go out back. So just a second here. I'm probably not going to go out back too much, but let's just have a quick look out the back door. All right. I wonder if I can. All right, it's locked. Okay, the door slide's nice. That's great. A little patio here out the back with a light. You could put a ceiling fan there too, and a storage area. So now, I wonder if this is locked. It's not. So it's not a huge storage area, but hey, look, it's some extra storage, and it's covered. There's a light, so that's pretty good. Smells a little musty. I would say you're gonna want to put, there's this little thing you can get to keep moisture down that people will use in their mobile homes, or in their RVs, I should say. And it just has like a powder in it that dries the air, and it might be good if you use this storage area here to put something like that in there if you're going to store anything that would be susceptible to moisture, because we do have some humidity here in Florida. You probably know that already. A hole in the fence in the back. So hopefully there's no dog or animal next door, but you know, animals are definitely going to be traveling at night through the area of the wild variety anyway, and that would be a way that they're going to be able to get into your back. So just be aware of that. Looks like some patches have been put up on some of the other fencing, as you can see here and there. So, you know, maybe you could do the same thing. I don't know. It's going to be up to what you would like to do. All right, so I like the size of the main living space. It's really nice and big. And I love the vaulted ceilings because it makes this place feel so more spacious and airy. The layout is good. I don't really care that the kitchen is small because, you know, this is a 2-bedroom place, so you don't really need a lot of kitchen for just a couple of people, maybe by yourself. The floors are worn, but not terribly so. I don't see any corners peeling up or anything. I do see a couple of dings on the floor, but you know, overall, this is a really nice little townhouse. And for the price, it's okay. You know, I think that the price is fair, and I think that the townhouse is in decent shape. And frankly, I think, you know, the neighborhood is good enough that I would be happy here if it was my place. So with all of that said, I think I like it. I hope that's enough for you. All right. Well, this is J. Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jax, looking at this little townhome on Seabury Lane, North Seabury Lane, 2462 North Seabury Lane, I believe is what it is. And I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you at the next one.